It's another fantastic day in the Florida Keys. Just barely 8 a.m. and it's already 85 degrees outside. I'm Gary McAdams with Barbara Anderson Realty, the Key West Life. This is my morning market MLS update post I do every day right about this time. I report all the new listings in Key West and the lower Keys in the last 24 hours. That's anything from Big Pine Key down to Key West listed in the last 24 hours. If you follow this blog, you'll know about all the new listings the same day the Realtors know about them, which is valuable information to have. It'll put you ahead of most buyers. Most buyers wait for a house to come on to Zillow. Then they frantically call every realtor in town expecting one of us to be able to sell it to them. But by the time Zillow puts a house live, it's usually been on the market a few days and all the good listings are gone. Most of the good deals go within the first 24 to 48 hours at the most. You can also get a much more detailed description of all these listings if you follow my blog, keywestinvesting.com. I'll put the web address in the description below, but it's keywestinvesting.com. I have photos from the MLS and a lot more detailed information and data on the properties than I give you here in the video. Now, before we get into the data on the MLS, the state of Florida requires me to cover the boring legal stuff. The information I'm about to give you is coming straight from the Florida Keys Multiple Listing Service. I'm not claiming any responsibility for any of these listings. I'm not claiming any of these listings to be my listings, and I'm accepting no responsibility if there may be any inaccuracies in what I tell you. I'm simply reading it right from the MLS. In fact, a lot of times you'll see my eyes wander down. That's because I'm looking at my computer screen to make sure I'm reading it to you right. We have 8 new homes to cover today. We've had a pretty busy day. The first one is a 2-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 1,500 square foot condo in the Truman Annex in Key West's Old Town neighborhood. The two nicest features about the Truman Annex, the number one is that it can be rented in 7-day intervals, where most of Key West is a 30-day minimum rental period by law. And secondly, you're only about 2 blocks off Duval Street. You can very easily walk there. So if you want to go partake in the nightlife or go shopping or go have something to eat, it's not even a 5-minute walk. This condo is being offered at $3,200,000. Then we go to Margaret Street, which is a very nice street. There's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,512 square foot house for sale. That one is being offered at $1,600,000, and Margaret Street's only about 3 blocks off Key West. Then we have a condo on Southern Street, which is also a very nice street. A lot of really high upscale homes on Southern Street. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 580 square foot condo. It's being offered at $809,000. And we go over to White Street, fairly close to the beach. We have a pretty big house, 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom, 2,960 square feet. It's being offered at $3,799,000. And speaking of close to the beach, we have a house on Rose Street, which is just about 2 blocks off the beach. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 976 square foot house. It's being offered at $1,225,000. Then we go up to Big Carpet Key, which is about a 10-minute drive from Key West, up on Avenue C. There's a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,378 square foot house. It's on a dry lot, no boating. Personally, I feel this one's a little overpriced. It's $915,000, but that's just my opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. Then on Geiger Key on Boundary Lane, we have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 840 square foot house being offered at $729,000. One of the best things about Geiger Key is they have really deep water boating. You could get a sport fisherman in there. You could get a sailboat in there. You can get a lot of big boats in there. The only negative is it's also right on the flight path of the Naval Air Station Boca Chica. And when those planes rumble over, they get real loud. Then we go up to Big Pine Key to a subdivision called Doctor's Arm. It's a house on Bailey's Lane. I actually lived in Doctor's Arm for about 6 years when I first moved to the Keys. This one's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. It's 1,350 square feet. It's being offered at $1,299,000, which is another one, again, my opinion, but I personally feel it's a little overpriced, but it's just my opinion. If you want to take a look at any of these homes or any homes anywhere in the Florida Keys, give me a call, 305-731-0501. I'm also offering a special where I'm willing to donate $1,000 of my commission to go right towards your closing costs. All you have to do is buy a house from me in calendar year 2023 anywhere in the Keys, and I will give you that $1,000 of my commission to go towards your closing. If you're buying, we don't have to close in calendar year 2023. The agreement for purchase and sale just has to be signed in calendar year 2023. If you're selling, we don't have to close in 2023. The listing agreement just has to be signed in 2023. And then I'll give you $1,000 free money right out of my commission. Please, if you want to look at any of these homes, please give me a call, 305-731-0501. I'm Gary McAdams with Barbara Anderson Realty, the Key West Life.